star to a place unexpected. Lowly and small, the weakest of all, unlikeliest hero, wrapped in his mother's shawl, just a child. Is this who we've waited for? 'Cause how many kings stepped down from their thrones? How many lords have abandoned their homes? How many greats have become the least for me? And how many gods have poured out their hearts to romance a world that is torn all apart? How many fathers gave up their sons for me? Bringing our gifts to the newborn Savior, all that we have, whether costly or meek, because we believe. Gold for his honor and frankincense for his pleasure, and myrrh for the cross he'll suffer. Do you believe? Is this who we've waited for? Is this who we've waited for? How many kings stepped down from their thrones? How many lords have abandoned their homes? How many greats have become the least for me? And how many gods have poured out their hearts to romance a world that is torn all apart? How many fathers gave up their sons for me? Only one did that for me.
Mary, have you set up that conference call like I asked? What do you mean you can't get it to work? You just push the buttons on the base, and where it says conference, yeah, that's the one. Now buzz me when you get it right. Sheesh, such incompetence. How in the world did my father put up with her? Max Sharp here. Finally. Have you made any progress yet? Well, what's taking you so long? You've had those contracts for months now. You should have been able to come up with something by now. I don't have time to be patient. The clock is ticking, and I need to get this closed before my aunt finds out what I'm trying to do here. And speaking of which, how are we progressing on that front? Oh, for goodness sakes, that one should be easy. She spent most of her life gallivanting around the world doing all sorts of wild things. We'll get on it. You got to the first of the year before I find someone else. I'm surrounded by incompetence.
So what's your take on everything, Nurse Betty? Is this going to be our last year here at Whispering Pines?
Shush. We should be talking in front of the residents.
It's just Eli. He's dead to the world.
Now that's not appropriate considering where we work, is it?
Oh, lighten up. It's just an expression. And besides, you didn't answer my question. Shirley is head nurse. They talked to you about these certain things. Are you close it or not?
Not really. You've heard the same rumors that I have, but I can tell you one thing. Max ain't gonna keep this place around his neck. His words, not mine.
But still, didn't Max Senior stipulate that all of the residents would be able to finish out their days here at Whispering Pines?
True, but that doesn't mean that Max is gonna abide by the terms. He's got a bunch of lawyers, and they're coming over it with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, but how does he think he can break the terms? The residents should have clauses stating that they can finish out their days here.
Well, like I said, he's got his lawyers on it, and they're looking through all the loopholes that they can.
What kind of loopholes?
Well, under the right circumstances, if he could get another care facility to take on our residents, then he's free of any liability. But unfortunately, the only other place is Golden Acres. That's the only place around here, and it can't compare to Whispering Pines, now can it?
Not hardly. That's just so big and impersonal.
You're right. Exactly. Not at all like the atmosphere that we have here. Our residents are so close-knit, they're practically family.
They are. It would just about kill them to be split apart. They should be able to finish out their golden years.
Exactly. I agree, but I'm not so sure, even if we try to get up a petition or anything, I'm not so sure we could get enough signatures to count for anything. These residents are all alone in the world now.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, I think these such nice residents, it really won't be a problem. I mean, if somebody needs to get a petition up or something, I mean, the residents should be able to. I mean, people are going to believe them. People are going to try to help them.
You're preaching to the choir, Thelma.
Sometimes it takes some kind of miracle or something.
I know, right?
Aren't you two finished with that yet? I've got some important people coming in here, and I need this place to be perfect and try to keep things as quiet as possible. I can't afford for things to fall apart on me now.
And what things would that be, Max?
Never mind, just do as I say.
When are these VIPs supposed to be here anyway?
I'm not sure. They have a habit of arriving unexpectedly, so just do as I say, and we won't have a problem.
I don't fart. Can't believe he's Max's son.
You got that right. They say the apple don't fall far from the tree, but that one rolled off a hill into a sewer.
Yeah. Surely did. So, is this the reason for this Christmas party tonight?
It is. I asked a local church to put on a little nativity for our residents. We just need some peace and hope around here. They love children, so that'll cheer them up.
Right. So, should we give the residents a heads up?
No, they're pretty smart cookies. I think they have a pretty good idea. But just in case, let's just hold off till after Christmas. You never know. We might just get a Christmas miracle.
It's probably what it's going to take.
Yep. I'll see you later.
See, I'm going to check on the residents.
Yep, I'm going to do my rounds.
Oh, big book. Well, spill it. What'd they say?
Well,
Is it as bad as we think?
it's worse. It's worse. Seems old. Max is gonna get rid of this place with us in it.
They can't do that. We've got cataract. What's that word I'm thinking of?
Contract.
Contracts. We've got contracts. They can't do that.
Don't matter. He's got his lawyers. They're going over everything with a fine-tooth comb, and they're gonna find something. I guarantee it.
Well, surely he can't just turn us out into the streets.
I, myself, cannot be on the streets. I'm too pretty to be walking around pushing a shopping cart in the streets. Y'all are too.
Now, Susanna, stop talking like that.
Where you been, Clifford?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think it'll come to that, Susanna. I mean, but I wouldn't be sure. I mean, nobody cares about us no more.
Well, that's for sure. Nobody comes to check on us anymore.
So quiet around here. But you know, it is Christmas. Usually some local churches come. Matter of fact, aren't they supposed to put on a nativity tonight or something?
They sure are.
So weird. I don't feel like they ever do that.
I think we have a spy in the midst.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying. Kurt, no nurse talks like Max has some kind of undercover spy that might be infiltrating this place as we speak.
Just who are these spies you think might be coming?
Didn't say all right, but you know what? Might be them folks from Green Acres.
Golden
Golden
Acres,
Acres?
you mean?
That's what I meant.
No, not Golden Acres.
No.
Not Golden Acres.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law was there, and she hated every minute of it, and I'm not going. No, I'm not. I will not go to Golden
There's
Acres.
bound to be something we can do.
Well, like what? It's not like they're gonna ask our opinion now, is it?
Now that's for sure. You know, ain't gonna do that.
Well, then all hope's lost.
Well, not necessarily. I think I've come up with some kind of thing to dissuade them just a little bit.
Like what?
Gather around. I've come up with a plan.
Don't take me
If we
to
do
the
it right,
bucket.
it might work.
Don't mind if I do. For me.
Clear.
Behold, the King has come, divinity incarnate, creator of the world, breathing our air. Behold, what light has come, and the dark cannot contain. Oh, come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. For he alone is worthy, Christ the Lord. Behold the Father's love beyond all comprehension. He gave his only Son to die in our place. Go and see that empty tomb. He's not there, for he is risen. Every heart prepare him room. Jesus Christ, the King of heaven, oh come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, for he alone is worthy, Christ the Lord. We give you all the glory. We give you all the glory. We give you all the glory, Christ the Lord. We give you all the glory. We give you all the glory. We give you all the glory, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, for he alone is worthy, Christ the Lord. Christ the Lord. He is Christ the Lord.
Well, what did Betty say?
Well, she said we're not to break no laws, make sure nobody hurt.
Well, I don't see why you had to tell her anything in the first place. She could spoil the whole thing.
Hey, you gotta calm down, Bernice. She on our side. I trust her.
I don't think you can trust nobody anymore. This guy could be just about anybody. Did you see that plumber? He looked, I'm talking real suspicious.
Well, I'm not sure about mooning somebody's a qualification for being a plumber, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, 'cause his britches were plumb around his waist with a belt. And, I mean, that just don't seem
Hey,
natural.
we
but
come. Here come.
I think he's a spy.
Have y'all seen Nurse Betty?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw her down at the station down the hall. But hey, that thing looks hairy. Why don't you put her down right there?
Well, I don't mind if I do, yeah. Good. Oh,
Ain't got no crack.
it worked.
I hear you've been looking for me. That was fast. Did you get done already?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, part of plumbing's just listening, and I heard everything I needed to hear. It's fixed.
Well, I'm gonna go check that leaky faucet, and if it's fixed, I'll sign you out.
Oh, okay. Sure, don't mind me. I'm sorry. Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And if that was our spy, we just let him get away from us.
Yeah, if that was our spy, I guess we need to be a little more vigilant.
I don't see how we can be more vigilant if we don't know who we're looking for.
I guess you're right. But, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah. So you're saying everybody's, I mean, fair game? I mean, everybody that walks through that door is getting the full treatment?
Yep. I don't see how we can do any otherwise.
All right, well, Eli, I guess you're the boss. I mean, we gotta save our home whatever the cost, so if it's take no prisoners, I'm
Hey,
in.
speaking of home, I hear Nurse Betty said we got a new patient living here with us.
What? Right here at Christmas? That, I mean, that's fishy.
Yeah, I thought so too. Most folks just wait and hold off till the first of the year, but I don't know about this.
Unless there was up something.
Exactly.
So, Operation Whispering Pines is a go then? I'm gonna go warn everybody
Yeah,
else.
no, not necessarily. I've done put the word out. They're getting ready even as we speak.
All right. Well, but what if that new resident it ain't the spy? What if
That would be kind of unfortunate, but you know what? Better be safe than sorry.
All right. Well, let me get up here. Hang on. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
just take it one more time.
Woo!
And then-
Something seems like it's going on here. Let me introduce you guys to our newest resident, Agatha Prescott. Agatha, this is Eli Bishop and Bernice Hawkins.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna leave you in their capable hands. I just want to remind you guys, there's some ladies here from the Women's Auxiliary that bought some gifts for you guys. I'll be around.
Oh, great! Probably some more fruitcakes for us to choke down.
No, you'll be excited about that, Bernice.
Now, Bernice,
Now, Bernice,
Come on.
what? You know yourself, they're dry as a bone, about took Elmer out last year. And I'm just glad Selma was around to do that Heinlein manure, because if not, he would have died.
you're right. You're right.
I know I'm right. I know where they at.
Well, hello, you fine folks. I'm from the auxiliary, and we come to share these gift bags with you this evening.
Why?
Well, Bernice,
Now, Bernice, what I want to know. Nobody gives a hoot about us till it's Christmas. And we live here, I mean, year round. And y'all come out the woodwork like roaches when it's Christmas time.
Well, I'm sorry. Did I come at a bad time?
Honey, there ain't never a good time around here, so just get out of why don't you? We don't need him dried out fruitcakes.
Bernice,
Now,
these
Bernice,
folks mean well.
Yeah, sure they do. They just want to feel good about themselves, and I ain't falling for it. So you can just get on out of here before I get up
Never
here
mind
and I'm
her.
look-
She's just a little high strung.
You
Hey,
have a
but
good
we
day.
do appreciate you coming, though.
No, we don't. You ain't got to lie to her.
Well, oh, Agatha, I'm sorry. Come on here. Let's get acquainted, huh? So, tell me, Agatha, where you come from?
I'm originally right here from Partridge. I left in my 20s and I ain't been back since.
Oh, really? Who's your kin? I might know some of them. I've been here my whole life.
I don't know, it was so long ago, you probably wouldn't even know 'em.
Well, it could have been that long ago, because, you know, we're about the same age. I'm sure I could pull up a face if you just spit it out.
Now, Bernice, don't go pestering Miss Prescott like that. I'm sure that you'll get to know her in time, and she'll tell us all we need to know. So let me ask you something. Is there a Miss Prescott?
Oh, I'm afraid not. He passed a few years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about kids?
Oh, we were never blessed in that way.
Bless. I mean, my kids put me in here, didn't they?
Now, Bernice,
Now, Bernice, what you know is the truth.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing this
Oh,
fine day? Bernice,
You're a little off season, Susanna. This is Christmas, not Easter.
nonsense. Flowers are good any season. Ain't that right, Eli?
yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you need to be still in that chair. It's a little shaky. Yeah, you might fall.
That wasn't very nice.
You said something about my flowers. So.
They're fake.
Well, that's all right. And I didn't realize we had a guest. Well, hello. I'm Savannah White, and you are?
I am Agatha Prescott.
Oh, nice to meet you, Agatha. Had a cat named Agatha. Come to think of it, I ain't seen her in a while. Yeah, kitty. Yeah, kitty.
Why, Susanna, that cat's been...
She's up in the attic chasing them dang mice we got so bad.
Mice? Hold on.
Oh, honey, yes. This place is crawling with them. But don't worry, my Agatha, she's a good little mouser. And she has the cutest thing she does. She brings her little presents and lays them at our feet, don't she, y'all?
Yeah, ain't nothing like waking up
Sure
to a
does.
mouse carcass on your pillar.
Oh, my word.
That's dead. Sometimes.
Oh, my word.
I do so worry about her, though, because some of them mice are quite large.
You know what, Susanna? Those are called rats.
Rats?
Hey, listen,
Uh-huh.
don't worry, Susanna. I'll tell Selma to keep a lookout for her. You don't have to worry about your cat.
Oh, would you, Eli?
I sure will.
I thank you. That's so nice of you. Because I've got to get ready for my party. Tell me, Agatha, have you come out yet?
I'm sorry, did you say come out?
Well, yeah.
Susanna's having a debutante ball this evening.
Oh.
Ain't that right, Miss Susanna?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can hardly wait. It's going to be so beautiful. Not many girls get a Christmas cotillion, you know.
What's a cotillion?
Well,
Excited.
Susanna's our southern lady around here. She's gonna be the belle of the ball this evening. Ain't that right, Miss Susanna?
Oh, now go on, charmer.
Oh, Lord.
Make me blush.
Ugh, y'all nasty.
Maybe.
Give me a break. Don't you need...
I misplaced my cape.
Talk about me needing help.
See you later. Oh, there. Look, y'all. It's in the floor. What is it doing in the floor? It's gonna be dirty. Go bring it out.
Is she all right?
She's as right as she ever was.
Hey, listen, don't worry about Susanna. She has her little quirks, but hey, don't we all?
Long awaited, precious promise, Son of God and Son of man, heaven's glory in a manger has come to us in Bethlehem. save us all. Messiah, Messiah, on our knees we fall. All we longed for, all we needed, shining in this child's eyes. Hope forever, death defeated, because of this one holy night. Messiah, Messiah, a baby born to save us all. Messiah, Messiah, on our knees we fall. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. Long awaited, precious promise, coming back again. Messiah, Messiah, a baby born to save us all. Messiah, Messiah, on our knees we fall. On our knees we fall.
Hey, Freewill. How's it going, boy? Hey, man. Hey, this is Agatha Prescott. She just moved in right here.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I didn't see you sitting there. My apologies.
Not at all. And you are?
Rufus Dobbs, at your service, ma'am.
What?
Feels natural, y'all. Feels natural.
Man, it looks nice.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
You just can't be too cautious here now. You just really gotta.
What are we being cautious for?
Aliens. You beats me. Y'all hear that?
I ain't heard nothing.
Oh.
Aliens, what are you talking about?
They don't know I'm on to them, ma'am.
You broke the code yet, Rufus?
Not yet, but I'm getting close, boy.
Well, maybe that fancy hat of yours will help. Didn't you say it like interfere with their radio waves or whatever?
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah,
That's the
buddy.
perfect thing right here. Now,
That's what I'm talking about.
what I'm talking about right there now.
Look at that.
Never mind him. He's been abducted one too many times. He's a little spacey.
Y'all go ahead and poke fun at me, but you're gonna be laughing out the backside of your heads when I crack this code here now and save the world. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, Rufus.
Whatever, Rufus.
Oh my word. What is happening?
them little munchkins at?
Well, I was on the Yellow Brick Road. We got a map of the Yellow Brick Road, and yeah, I found them on the way. We're looking for the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah. So he's gone missing again?
Yeah, it seems like it. You haven't seen him, have you?
No, it's been a while since I've seen him, but you know, he'll show up. He's probably hiding down in the broom closet somewhere down there. You know how scared he gets.
I know. Well, I try to tell him all the time he's perfectly fine, but I think these little munchkins, they've been spooking him a little bit.
Are you the Tin Man?
I ain't no tin.
There y'all are. I keep telling y'all not to keep running off like that.
That's actually my fault. We was coming down the Yellow Brick Road, and
Oh my, these people are something else. Come on, kids. We got choir practice. Come on, kids.
But we wanna play the Wizard of Oz.
Maybe next time. We got to get to rehearsal.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, Scarecrow, looks like you finally scared something off. Being as that's what we're trying to do.
yeah, you don't think that was the wizard, do you?
Nah, I don't think so. He would have been scared off like that.
Tin Man, is that really you? That looks a whole lot weirder than the last one you had on. You got a new little hat on you?
I'm not the Tin Man, you crazy old coot. I'm a scientist in search of X time for your foolishness. I'm trying to save the world and crack this code's what I'm trying to do
What
here.
code?
Right here. The one they used to communicate with, it's right here in this paper.
Okay, well that looks like a wanted ad.
Of course it does to a layman like yourself, but one with sophisticated sensibilities like me, it's a code, buddy. It's a code.
Sophisticated sensibilities, huh? How are you going to be able to decode it?
And what are you saying here?
Gentlemen, sit down now. We have guests here. Let's not give her the wrong idea.
Miss Prescott, it's just that some people can't disparage what they don't have the ability to comprehend. Here's what they don't have.
Are you calling me stupid?
Well,
You know what? You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's just it. You can't think, fathead. You ain't got no brain.
Now, Tin Man, that was just heartless. Heartless kid.
Bernice,
I'm just having fun.
but you ain't helping matters, ain't it?
I'm just having fun.
Well, Susanna, don't you look lovely tonight?
Oh, well, thank you, Rufus. That's so sweet.
Your Majesty.
Scarecrow, you're so gallant.
It's the least I can do for the Queen of Oz.
Now you know I'm no queen.
Well, I know, but you're not the witch either, and, well, I don't know, you're like a good witch. So, to me, you're like the Queen of Oz.
Well then, if you insist, I'm not gonna argue with a man of your intellect.
How could I be of service to my queen?
Well, as a matter of fact, I need, if we have time, we can do both.
Okay, well, it would be my pleasure.
I think he's trying to play around me.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
calm down.
Bernice, eat your heart out. Devil
Ooh, ooh,
Devil is
yeah.
alive. Devil is alive. Oh.
Hey, shouldn't they be supervised or something?
What for? They're adults.
No, I know they're adults, but they seem a little bit like confused.
They ain't no more confused than normal, but I'm a gonna go give Selma a heads up. I'm gonna leave my solitaire right here. Don't touch it. Oh, I mean it.
Aliens get it.
And I'm leaving the walker right here too.
Oh, they like it. They
I'll give
like
her a
it.
heads up,
They
and I'm gonna
like
be
it.
back. Whew. Lord, if I can get. Oh gosh.
Tell me, is it always like this?
Like what?
Whoa. I am the ghost of Christmas! You have girded this chain link by link and of your own free will. You wear it still.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, humbug!
Oh man. Look for the next ghost at the stroke of one. The second by the stroke of two. Whew.
All right. How'd she get on that all the Christmas all the time channel? I thought you put a block on that.
It's gotta be them there aliens. They always messing with the electronics in this place. We just can't figure it out. Now, when I crack that code, though, we'll get it. I tell you
You
what.
better be finished by solitaire by then.
You know, I need a little rest. I think I'm just gonna.
Oh, do you need me to escort you?
Oh, no.
There's aliens everywhere now. Here,
No,
I'll walk you.
that's okay.
You sure?
I'll find my way. You just stay
sure?
right here, okay? Okay.
I'll
Snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
Eli!
Yeah.
They
Y'all-
gone?
Yeah, y'all come
Okay.
on out.
Okay.
Why your walker always in the middle?
She always
mind
in
your
the way.
business.
How's it going?
Well, she took off like a bat out of Hades, if that tells you anything.
Y'all don't think we overdid it, do you?
Well, that's what we wanted, isn't it? Bet they'll think twice before accepting us at Golden Acres. Think of the liability.
Still, I hate we frightened her like that. What if she has a stroke or something?
We weren't that bad, were we?
No, you just the right amount of crazy. You wasn't dangerous, just delusional.
But what if it backfires and Max tries to have us put somewhere saying this facility here can't take care of us crazy old farts?
Oh, no, I hadn't thought about that, and he'd do it too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
calm
would.
down.
Sure
Don't worry
would.
about that. It's not gonna happen. I remember I talked to Betty beforehand, and she told us everything'd be all right. That she'd vouch for us.
Well, that might be our only salvation. I can't enjoy Christmas with all this hanging over my head. And I do so love some Christmas. I just wish it was over.
Well, we all do, Myrna, we all do.
Well, we've done all that we can. I just hope it's enough.
Man, I need to get through here.
Oh, good gracious.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, heck.
what in the world do we think?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You look pretty, Miss Prescott.
Oh, just call me Aggie. Everybody else does. Aggie. You know, I was worried about moving into a place like this. I didn't know if anybody would accept my, let's just say, unique taste. But this place is a dream come true. I feel right at home here with y'all. Whew. Wait. You're not from Golden Acres! What's Golden Acres? Oh my gosh!
All our hard workers for nothing.
Wait, I don't understand. Did I do something wrong?
No. You're fine. It seems you fit right in.
Oh.
Matter of fact, welcome to the family. It'll be our pleasure sharing our home with you.
Yeah, as long as our home lasts, anyways.
Well, why wouldn't it last?
Well, the new owner, he's thinking about selling this place.
Oh, he is now, is
Yeah.
Yep. So unless you want to be a caddy for the new golf course, we better be kicked out.
right.
he?
Zilch.
Well, that just don't make sense. By rights, before I moved in here, they should have told me something.
Well,
Good luck.
the new owner is a little devious.
Unethical.
Hateful. Well, if he's all those things, then why do y'all still want to stay here?
Cause this is the only home we know.
Yeah.
We're a family here, and we won't find that in a big, impersonal place like Golden Acres.
Oh, Golden Acres.
Yeah.
I I see.
And this here is our community room.
Walk around the way, girl, honey.
It appears we have interrupted our residents performing a Christmas skit of some sort, so we'll just leave them in peace, shall we?
Oh, hold on just a minute, Max.
Excuse me?
Over here, sweetheart.
And Agatha?
In the flesh.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, surprise, I'm sure, but pleasant. I don't think you think that.
Why didn't you let me know you were coming? I would have made arrangements.
Oh, I'm sure you would have made arrangements, but I'm perfectly capable of making my own arrangements, thank you. I'm not the senile old woman you keep painting me out to be.
Ooh, go girl.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. We'll go with that. I just want you to know I have lawyers and I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Please, we need to discuss this matter in private.
Discuss what? My diminishing capacity?
Wait, Aggie, you misunderstand. I'm just trying to take some of the burden off of you, and I think that's what Father would have wanted.
We both know what your father would have wanted. And it's not kicking these lovely people out of their homes now.
Right.
I mean, you two, y'all can just go ahead and go. There's not going to be any sellings of Whispering Pines today or any day for that.
Jerry!
Fight it out.
You're making a mistake, Aunt Agatha.
The only mistake I've made is trusting you to carry on your father's legacy.
There you go.
Someone pop
You know, I wanted to move back here to Partridge, and if it's okay with everybody else, I think I might just take me a room here.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, then it's settled.
This isn't over.
Bye.
See you later.
Deuce, don't let the door hit you where Mother Nature split you.
Bye. See you later. Nice meeting you.
He was mad as a wet hornet. Is there anything he can do?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I have controlling interest now.
Oh, good.
Your Majesty.
Wait. I thought Susanna was your queen.
Dropping your hay.
Coming apart.
The Queen of Oz, but I believe the way you're dressed, you look like the Queen of the Gypsies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right. I like it.
Oh.
Shall we?
We shall.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what's going on in the Whispering Pines.
Oh,
That was just wrong.
I paid for that out of pocket. My insurance didn't cover it.
I think he's frustrated.
He is.
He's a little frustrated. But he got the girl.
A family hiding from the storm found no place at the keeper's door. It was for this a child was born, to save a world so cold and hollow. The sleeping town they did not know, that lying in a manger low, a Savior King who had no own, has come to heal our sorrows. Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart for God to write his story? Shepherds counting sheep at night, do not fear the glory light. You are precious in his sight. God has come to raise the lowly. Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart for God to write his story? You can come as you are, but it may set you apart. your dreams for His glory. Make room in your heart. Make room in your heart. Mother holds the promise tight. Every wrong will be made right. The road is straight, the burden's light. For in His hands He holds tomorrow. Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart for God to write His story? You can come as you are, but it may set you apart. When you make room in your heart and trade your dreams for His glory.
Are y'all ready for us?
We sure are. Come on in. Watch your step. All hail the conquering heroes. Yay! Did you hear about the stunt they pulled off, Selma?
I most certainly did. I have no idea how you guys pulled that off.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures.
And we were desperate, so.
Well, it worked. I'm not sure how y'all pulled that off, but you did.
Well, we gotta give credit to Agatha here. She really came through for us, man. You talking about a Christmas miracle.
Well, I gotta confess, I originally planned to come in the spring. These old bones don't like the cold weather like they used to. Whew. But after I found out what Max was doing, I knew I had to get here ASAP.
Well, how did you find out about it? Will knew about it a couple days ago, though.
Actually, it was a fluke. I called Max to wish him a Merry Christmas and somehow got in a conference call between him and his lawyers.
Oh no, honey, that's not a fluke. That's Mary. She still hadn't figured out how to use the new phone system.
Well, praise the Lord for that. Well, anyway, I wanted to see for myself what was going on, and I found way too much out than I needed to.
Such as?
Well, when he came in this rec room, he didn't even see me. He didn't even recognize his own aunt. And you know what? That told me enough. He didn't see you guys as individuals of worth either.
That's right.
And that speaks volume.
You're right. Just because we're old, people think we're just suspenseful, and that just ain't right.
But Agatha showed him otherwise.
Well, it wasn't just me. You guys put on a really good show, too. I mean, I must admit you had me worried there for a little bit.
Well, what gave us away?
Well, first off, y'all said something about mice and rats, and I already knew Max and his highfalutin self was not having that in this building. Then, Eli tried to wave Bernice off when she said something about scaring that poor youth leader. I knew something was afoot.
No, you didn't see me.
Oh, it was hard. It was hard not to see you. But you know what? I just went along with it. Honestly, I thought you guys were performing some type of hazing ritual for new folks. But, you know, I just wanted to pull the same thing on y'all. That's why I'm in this little get-up.
Oh.
But you guys accepted me outright. No questions asked.
Always.
That makes you special to me.
That's right.
Well, I have to admit, we were taken aback just a little bit. But what the heck, she fits right in with us, don't she?
Yeah.
That's good.
I just hope, I hope Max learned his lesson.
How many times you hope?
I hope.
What lesson would that be?
Don't mess with old people.
That's right.
Not ours anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so we're all ready?
Seems so.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, all right then. Y'all stay comfortable. I'm gonna go see if the church people are still here. I had to do some fast talking because y'all scared them. I had to convince them it was all a hoax.
You
They
cut
were
the
ready to
heat
leave.
on?
What?
You cut the heat on?
I'll check it. I'll check it.
That's just your Coumadin dose. They just upped it. I know what
I do hope so.
All right.
We-
I'm tired of medicine.
Yo, I'm trying to talk.
We'll be right back.
Oh, listen, we got something this year.
You know, we always got something to celebrate, the Christ child.
Oh, yeah.
But what makes it good is we're celebrating it with friends and family.
Or in this case, a family of friends.
How
Real
sweet.
corny.
You need to spit.
Not really.
Oh,
And these
okay.
guys going.
I think he got dip in his mouth.
I think
He can't understand, we can't understand him. He needs to take that dip out of his mouth.
Yeah, he needs to spit. He-
Well,
fix a
I
swallow
can
it.
hardly wait. Those children are so precious.
Aren't they
No,
cute?
no.
That usually don't pass.
Munchkins.
Munch.
Clifford.
Clifford. They're about to start.
Oh, here we go again.
I don't know that.
Jesus Christ was on the wise, when as his mother was espoused to Joseph before they came together, she was found with the Holy Ghost. Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man, and not willing to make her a public example, was minded to put her away privately. But when he thought on things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Son of David, fear not, thee marry thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is the Holy Ghost. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. Then Joseph, being raised from sleep, did as the angel of the Lord had bidden him, and took unto him his wife, and knew her not until she had brought forth her firstborn son, and he called his name Jesus.